got some yarn. Hello everyone, if you're new here, I'm Montana. I film my daily life, all things fashion and business. Today I am going to do like a sort of a chill video. I'm going to knit a scarf. So join me and watch me knit a scarf because I realized I don't have any scarves, and we can chat about what's going on in my life, what I like, and my goals for the New Year's, I guess, and probably after I finish my scarf, maybe before, we'll go out and we'll enjoy the winter and some scenic shots, I guess. Anyways, what did I buy? Good question. I bought this green. It is, I believe, 100% acrylic. Yes, 100% acrylic. Yeah, I don't know anything about yarn, but that's what it looks like. And then these two are different compared to this one. I figured they're not too off from each other, and I actually really like different textures in like garments. That would be cool. So I bought these two as well. And they are 80% acrylic and 20% wool. And that's what they look like. That's their brand, I guess. So this is what they all look like right next to each other. I am going to start with this one, go into this one, and then this one will be like my main. Hopefully I have enough yarn. Never knitted a scarf before, which I haven't told you guys yet. I have knitted though. This isn't my first knitting project. Last month I knitted some socks actually. Those would be my first project. First socks were like nice bulky green socks, which I don't have right at the moment because they're like dirty and I don't want to take them out. But I will show you them later and put it right here, I guess. And those were my first socks. Super proud of them. Might not look perfect, but they are perfect in my soul. And then the other ones I have right here. I was doing like a German heel. The other heel is, I don't know, just like your sock heel, I guess. I don't know knitting terminology, but yeah, this is what I did. I have ribbing up at the top. And then like mismatched but also matched at the same time socks. And they're cute. I like them. Anyways, those were my first projects. Very ambitious of me, but I figured I didn't want to start with a scarf because it's like the same repetitive stuff and I just, you know, didn't want to do that. I also had an idea where, because I like textures, right? I love textures, that this one, when I bring this color in, I'm going to do a completely different knit. I seen something while I was just scrolling through YouTube, I think it was, and it was like a hexagon knit. I'm gonna do that. Alright, so I also decided I was gonna do like 26 stitches. I think it needs to be even to do the hexagon stitch. I'm not entirely sure actually. I'm just guessing. What I'm gonna do is, I don't know how much I need. Probably, yeah, that should be fine. We're gonna do a slip knot stitch or whatever. This has to be in the front if you've ever knit it. This is not a tutorial at all, but you know, you can watch me. And then we're just gonna do this. Wait, no we're not. Wait, it's been a while. Is it this? Ah, yes, it's that. We're gonna do that. Okay, I actually did 28, which is just 2 more, so not really a big deal. Now I'm just going to stitch, normal knit, and then purl back and forth, kind of, if you know how to do that normal knitting stuff. I don't know how to make knitting very interesting to film. I was actually originally going to film like doing the socks, but then I got so like carried away knitting. It was just so memorizing that I forgot to film any of it, so I'm hoping I don't do that with the scarf. We will film as much as I can. I need to cut this off before I accidentally knit it. The green I'm don't want it too thick. I think maybe I'm gonna do it to like here maybe. I know I haven't been regularly posting, and that's because I've said it multiple times, and I mean, you know, we all work, so it's not, I don't know if it's an excuse or not, but I've just been busy with work and I haven't been able to kind of organize filming and business and work at the same time, so I just haven't been able to get all of that figured out. But I am moving this January, which I am in the progress of actually filming a moving vlog, you know, super exciting. This means I will have my own space. I won't just have like one room, which is nice for me because I'll have hopefully a better like background setup because nothing is super condensed anymore and it's more separated. Of course, I don't really have anything to decorate my house right now. I'm hoping I'll be able to kind of just organize my life a little better, which I tend to make excuses all the time when I'm like wanting to do something, but I'm like, it's not the right time yet. Like I would do it with exercising and going to school. I'd be like, oh, you know, maybe once I get to school I'll start exercising. Or I'll be like, maybe once I get home for the summer I'll start I have not exercised in a few years. Don't worry, once I move I'll start exercising. I make a lot of excuses stating that I will eventually get to the thing I really want to do. It's kind of what I'm doing now. I'm like, maybe I'll start filming more when I actually move, getting my business more organized. And I don't know if it's entirely an excuse though, because it's like, it's not enough room in my bedroom. Like, it's possible to have a business in a little bedroom, but it's just, for me, I'm really good at procrastinating, and I think if I have like already a little setup in another room with all my business stuff and my art stuff, that I'll actually just be able to go in. Whereas my bedroom, it's also a bedroom, so I have my bed that's set up all the time. Well, not set up, I have a chair. I don't know if I've talked about that, I probably have, but I have a chair that I pull out into a bed. But anyways, I have that set up, and then it's like when I get home, I'm like, from work, I'm like, ugh, I don't want to set it all up, I don't want to clean my room, you know. So I'm just hoping once it's all separated, I'll have more ambition to actually come home from work and maybe sew a little bit or film a little bit, knit, because I really enjoy knitting. Knitting is actually one of the easiest ones to do, because when I was knitting the socks, it was so easy to come home, watch TV, and knit, because I don't know, it was nice, and I felt a little bit productive at the same time. So I do want to start knitting. Alright, we're on to the next step. This is how much I'm having with this. Not a lot. I kind of, you know, you'll see the pattern. We're gonna guess a lot of it. Also, one sec, I gotta count these stitches so I know what to do later when I repeat the step on the other half. Okay, we're gonna do the hexagon stitch, which is with this fabric, this yarn. Also, let's just take a moment to look at it again. I got 3 balls because it was buy 2 get 1 free, by the way. That's why I got 3 balls. Jeez. And I don't know, I kind of wanted to go for like a nice earthy kind of color theme, because that's what I wear, I guess. That's all my clothes are very neutral. Knit one, and then knit the row below. Like that. I I'm curious on what it's gonna look like. I hope it like adds like an interesting texture. That's the goal. The fun part is going to be trying to remember which stitch I just stitched. I have the memory of a goldfish, so we'll see. Next step, which is different than this one, and this will be like the back and forth repeating.
You will see that there are 2 bumps around the next stitch. Pick up the
So knit 1, I already did that, and then there is 2, because that's because we picked up 2 stitches before, you know. Well, we didn't pick up 2 stitches, you know what I mean. No, you probably don't. There should be 2 here, which is hard for me to see. It just looks like 1, but there's 2. You pick the first one, if I can get it, and then we do this, and then stitch them together, and hope for the best. Alright, so this is what it looks like. This, I guess you can't really tell too much of a difference. You can obviously tell that it's not the same stitches. I don't know if you can really see the honeycomb-ness to it, mainly because it is like super fluffy. I like it though. It still adds like a different type of texture, and I like the thin to thick kind of idea. I think for this one I'm gonna do like a good chunk. So it will be a little bit. This one takes a little bit longer, but I like it so far. I like the colors together. It looks good. This is gonna be a pretty neat scarf, just saying. I said I was gonna knit all day, and I think I started knitting at maybe 11. It is now 6 o'clock. I knitted all day. See, that's what I say. Like, I just get so... I don't know, I just want to finish it. Anyways, this is what it looks like right now. Let me... It's kind of like a little, like, unproportioned. I don't know what quotations are for, but it's unproportioned from what I kind of wanted it to be. I wanted this part to be much smaller, and then these 2 similar to size, and then this would be the same as this. And yeah, that's what it looks like. I do love the already different kind of textured going on. Like, this is more raised because it's a different stitch, and then yeah, and then we're gonna add this one. Another day, new hair, same shirt. And we're gonna be knitting. Obviously this is what this video is. I'm knitting my scarf today, and actually, fun fact, it is December 1st. That's all. Time is going by super fast. Don't know how that's happening. Don't know why. I will be knitting. Yep, we seen it last time. That's what it looks like. This is the progress. Is it ugly? Is it cute? Not a clue yet. All I know is going to keep me warm during the winter. The goal today is to knit this color in. I'm just gonna knit like regular stitching like this one, and this one will be basically just like the main part, I guess. I don't know why this part is the main part, but it is, and it will be fairly long. I guess it'll be as long as I want it to be, and then I have to like remember like this also needs to go on the other side. I didn't anticipate like a really long scarf, but I am thinking it's going to be fairly long. This time I'm not going to be knitting like all day like I did last time. I mean, I could knit all day, I'm not sure. I do have other things I need to do, and knitting is kind of my procrastination little activity I do right now, so. But I also want a scarf, so I just like, I don't know. I will knit this part though. Only the red today. That's all I'm knitting. And then, yeah, and then we'll come back to this one, I guess, and we'll see. I am just doing a regular knitting stitch, knit, and then purl on the purl side, and hopefully it looks pretty good. Actually, fun fact, I think this stitch here, I messed up, I'm pretty sure, like near the end, so it's not like a perfect hexagon. This one. But since it's like it's small and not too noticeable, it's like, I don't really care. It's my scarf, I'm not selling this or anything. It's just for me to enjoy, and it still kind of like portrays that texture. It's, you know, the hexagon is still there, but I'm pretty sure I messed up somewhere. Don't judge how I knit. I'm not like the best knitter, obviously, but you know, actually I'm super proud of how well my knitting is, because for someone who doesn't knit and knitted a whole sock, like, this is how much I have. It's 2 o'clock and I am gonna stop for now. Maybe if I have time tonight, maybe I'll knit more, but I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, that's how long it is at the moment. It's like the size of my arm. It's not long enough though, and I will be adding more red. This is the ball I have, so I still have lots to go. Probably won't end up using the rest of the ball, but yeah. It's getting there though, like it's almost halfway, I feel like. I am nearly finished this scarf, and I guarantee I will be able to finish it. Like, I won't be able to finish it, but I want to say I'll be able to, like, I'll have it fully knitted today. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. This is where I'm at, you know. It's looks like this. I used a full red ball. This was my half point. It did not reach the half point, but that's okay. It looks like this right now. So now I'm just going to repeat this side onto this side. And hopefully I have enough yarn, because all these balls are looking a little small and I need some for tassels too, so yeah. I like what it looks like so far. It's more so wintry than fall, I think, just because the color's like red, and I thought this was more orangey in the store, but it is more reddy. You barely can see because the lighting is like a little poopy right now. And then once it's blocked, don't know how I'm doing that yet, it will look even better because it'll look more square. I am finished knitting it. Look at that. That's a scarf. I'm just gonna tie it off now or whatever, and then call it a day for knitting. This is how much yarn I have of both. Quite a bit of this one, so enough for tassels, and then but I will probably just like, I don't know, try to add a little bit in each tassel. Okay, it's been a few days. My scarf is been pinned onto this foam for a while, I guess. It's not actually fully dry. You know, it's kind of still damp. In like this spot, actually, it's very damp still. But I want to take it off my floor. It probably would have dried more if I didn't have to move it around, because I am in a small space, so it was like shoved in the corner for a while, so it's not even nicely pinned anymore, but hopefully it's pinned enough. Let's start on this side. Now, I'm actually genuinely surprised that there's no snow yet. It's like mid-December, I'm pretty sure. It's December 12th right now while I'm speaking. And there has been no snow. There's been like little flakes, but like that's nothing. It might still be a little like rolling on itself, but you know what, it's gonna be around my neck, so it's gonna be rolling anyways. Alright, I've got it unpinned. It is still a little damp, and I actually am not gonna do the tassels at this moment because I have other things I have to do, but I'm gonna let it hang for a little bit. It will probably be definitely dry by the time I go to touch it again within a couple hours, and we'll add the tassel.
Do that again.
There's finally snow outside, and I thought this was a great time to shoot this scarf, which doesn't actually look that good anymore. It didn't look good in the first place, actually. It's just because it's rolling up, and I don't know. It didn't stay flat. We win, we lose. We got a scarf that keeps us warm.